Shalom everyone, Joshua here, and I am back on the Honda Element. Now, if you are unfamiliar with this project, it was one in which was in a slight front-end collision. It had a push bar up there, and the impact was enough for the insurance company to say it was a total loss, with the radiator damage, and condenser was damaged, but because it got ran out of coolant, they claimed that it was an overheat risk, and so it was a total loss. And I was like, really? You gotta work pretty hard to kill a 2.4 VTEC, for real. And so I ran a compression test on it early on and determined that it was brilliant and it runs great. So I said, it's not a total loss. I called shenanigans on the insurance company. My buddy kept the vehicle. He was given a small sum of money along with the vehicle, and we subsequently purchased the components necessary to get this thing up and running, and voila, it's running. But here I am. Why am I back on this? Because I may have made a mistake. So tag along with me and let me show you what's going on. So he noticed a coolant leak the other day. Now that he's driving this thing back on the road, of course it had to go through the state trooper inspection, blah blah blah, to get the salvage title and yada yada, to be considered safe to utilize on the highways in the state of Virginia. I think I can make this happen. What do you think? All right. Focusing in there. Okay. Well, it doesn't really want to focus. But anywho, that is the thermostat housing, and it is leaking, and I may have installed something incorrectly. So stay tuned as I disassemble this, make a big ol' splishy splash, and figure out what kind of buffoonery is going on. Catch y'all directly. Okay, so all but one bolt is removed, as you can see. Let's take that out, pop this off, and see what is going on. Why is this thing not sealing, peeps? Don't see any cracks up there immediately, but I'll inspect that more closely here directly. Here's the thermostat and nonsense. Let's get this out here and take a look at this. Is there anything noticeable right away? There doesn't seem to be any cracks in the rubber seal itself. Huh. See, does it seem to be about the same tall all the way around? Looks pretty close to the same tall, sticking out of that little groove. The peculiar case of the leaky thermostat housing. All right. Well, I don't really know on this one. I'm going to pull that gasket out of there, do some more close inspection upon it. But yeah, I'll keep y'all updated. Catch y'all soon. Okay, this is what had transpired. The original unit, this particular bolt, which goes in like that, it was a lot rustier, indicating that something was wrong with the seal. And when I was at the parts store with the guys down there in commercial, we were analyzing it, and we had found, I mean, just a fracture in the seal that was, you could barely even get a fingernail in it, but it was enough to cause this to leak. And of course they just exchanged it out for me. Now I'm going to go ahead and reinstall this new unit, and that should get rid of the coolant leak issue. I'll update y'all if anything changes otherwise, but if not, take your skills, help your family, friends, neighbors, and strangers solve their problems. It's called Love Thy Neighbors. And find your walk with Yeshua. All right, I'm out of here. Shalom.